Hello, and Twitter friends. Welcome back. For those of you who are watching after the live stream, just so you know that this is a live stream for those of you who are either new subscribers or current subscribers. And if you are part of the subscriber, the current subscriber list here on the channel, then you can very well be part of this live that I do on occasion. Okay. That being said, let us start chit-chatting about what I'm going to be channeling for you today. Okay. First and foremost, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Also, take a look at the chat where that is listed there for you. Ed Garcia, hello, my dear. Welcome. Happy Mother's Day to those of you who celebrate. And I want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be channeling for you today, because this information is important, even if you don't get a reading today. Just so you know, the full moon in Scorpio is coming in tomorrow, May 12th. Now, I made a mistake because the last live that I did, which was on May 10th, I said it was going to happen tomorrow, which was the 11th. Not correct. My mistake. It's going to happen tomorrow, but this is the key part. It may be different in different places, okay? So wherever you may be, the dates may shift a bit depending on your location and the time and all that good stuff, okay? That being said, full moon in Scorpio. Thank you so much, Ed, for the happy, okay, you're in LA, California. Well, welcome. East Coast, West Coast over here. Welcome. So full moon in Scorpio, it's going to be intense, especially for those of you who have water placements, okay? So that's number one, all right? It's going to be a time to take an honest look at things, events, emotions that you may need to confront to either begin transformation or accelerate towards a new beginning or a shift. So this full moon that's coming in, it's an energy of releasing. It's an energy of shedding the baggage. What baggage? Well, it could be literally the physical multitasking of many things that you've been doing in order to kind of like turn a blind eye on the things that you need to take care of. That could be one. Okay. The next thing here, it could be mental baggage, emotional baggage, energetic baggage, okay? The full moon in Scorpio also increases this energy of taking a look at our shadow self, okay? So it may increase this energy where we feel a bit emotional, okay? It can bring to light the things that are not resolved or the things that we haven't taken a clear look at, in general. Okay. So again, the benefits though of the full moon in Scorpio is that it gives the opportunity for us to have a fresh start, for a fresh new start. Okay. You may notice that your intuition may heighten. You also may notice that you may want to lean into enhancing your relationship, okay? Whether it's peeling back the layers of vulnerability and being able to share how you're feeling or how you may be thinking about something. So again, these are all the potential energies that may be coming in your direction here when this full moon happens tomorrow. And of course, some of you may already be feeling these intense plot twists or emotional plot twists that may be going on. Okay. That being said, let's see who is here joining us on our live. And let's see. We have Ed Garcia. Welcome. Hello, Irene. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Alina Purple. Okay, you guys just put your numbers there. Perfect. This is wonderful. Now, this is the thing. Make sure that you were not here on May 10th. So let me see. Let me check. Do I have any of you on my list? Nope, I don't. So all of you are good. Okay. That being said, now that we all have our place on the list, let's take a look at what I'm going to be channeling for you today. Okay. Or tonight, I should say. So, full moon in Scorpio is happening, like I said, May 12th. So, this is for new or current subscribers only. Okay. What is coming to light? That's what I'm going to be channeling for you. If you want something more private, please feel free to reach out to me at lexatarot@gmail.com. Okay, so one question I'll be channeling and what's coming to light during this full moon in Scorpio. Okay, I did place the Cafe Astrology link for those of you who are looking for free astrology chart reports. Sometimes you guys ask me, well, what is the sun, moon, rising, Venus, and all that? Well, listen, that's easy for you to go and check out on your own. And I placed it there. I have no affiliation to Cafe Astrology. Okay. However, I have used it and it does work. So it does let you know the placements. If you know, this is my only thing that I want to kind of give you guys a heads up on. If you're going to place the time you were born, it must be very kind of like that is the real time. You know what I mean? In order for you to get like really more accurate placements. But if you don't know the time you were born, it's fine. You can still place the information there and then it'll give you a free report. However, you won't get some of the other additional like your rising and things like that or your midheaven because that you need the exact time. Okay. That being said, for those of you who are interested, my price for the weekly pick a card readings is $9.99, and that is available on my Patreon shop. So take a look at that. My Taurus zodiac season birthday message is also $9.99. All that information in regards to Patreon is in the chat. If you're interested in finding out more about me, take a look at my credentials. That's down below in the description box as well as in the chat box. Okay. You want to donate to say thank you for your free reading tonight? Well, that's easy. Just take a look at the Venmo link down below as well as the Venmo link in the chat, and that will be appreciated. No obligation, of course. Okay. Legal disclaimer, readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay? Please note, if you took part on the 510 live for this topic, you will not be added to the list today. Feel free to say hi to our Lexa Tarot community. So you're more than welcome to stay, just know you won't get a reading. Okay. That being said, thank you so much for the thumbs up. And thank you so much for sharing my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, your friends, family, loved ones, those who you feel would benefit from these messages. That being said, let us start our reading for tonight. And we have Ed Garcia. Welcome, Ed. Okay, welcome, Ed. Let me just add Ed here. Ed, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here because we're starting your reading. So now is Ed. And then, of course, after Ed, we have who's coming up next. Give me 1 second here. I'm typing. Next is Irene. Hello, Irene. Welcome. And again, welcome to all of you. Alicia, you will be right after Irene. Alicia Purple will be right after Alicia. I'm sorry, Alina Purple. My apologies. Alina Purple will be after Alicia. And so far, we only have 4. for subscribers here, which is fine. Those who join in later, if you guys can please do me a huge favor and just let them know to get themselves on the lists. Okay, so right now we have 4. New person coming in would be number 5. Okay, all right. So Ed, let's focus here on your reading. What's coming to light with this full moon in Scorpio for you? Of course, the placements on your astrological natal chart can intensify or heighten certain things. But for now, let's take a look at what's coming through for you, Ed. Full moon in Scorpio, what is coming to light for Ed? All right, Ed, let's take a look here. What's coming in for you? What's coming to light? All right, so we have here sacrifice. Sacrifice is coming to light. What does that mean? That means there's this energy that's coming in regards to Scorpio, full moon in Scorpio, where you may have felt or you may feel, or there may be certain situations, circumstances, or events right now in your life where you are in a way, self-sacrificing. Okay. Now, of course, when it comes to friends, family, loved ones, it's understandable. Okay. The generosity, the love, the giving is understood. However, here's the thing. The question, or what's going to come to light for you, Ed, during this full moon in Scorpio, is you taking a look at the layers here of that self-sacrificing. Are you allowing yourself to have a harmonious balance between giving, right? Giving to fill in the blank. This could be to your career. This could be to your friends, your family, your responsibilities, your life, however this may be. And are you allowing yourself the harmonious balance between the generosity that you're giving, the effort that you're giving, the focus that you're giving, the time, the energy, as well as also, in a way, balancing your own fulfillment, what you would like to do, what you would like to accomplish. Okay. Are you leaving room for that type of balance? So this is the energy that may be coming in your direction during this full moon in Scorpio, where there may be this intensity or this kind of like emotional or emotions resurfacing or surfacing, having to do with, am I just sacrificing a little bit too much and sacrificing the fact that I'm kind of putting my needs or repressing my needs. Okay. So it may be in different areas. Again, this could be in any area, but the theme is going to be the same. It's the sense of, are you sacrificing too much and not paying attention, or paying too little attention to something else that is equally as important? Okay. So I do feel this sense of like, I'm getting this feeling here of the Two of Pentacles. Okay. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles clairvoyantly here. So it's like, I have a lot on my plate, but are you sacrificing too much? The Runner. Okay. There may be here this kind of uncovering or this sense of awareness where the reason why, okay, the subconscious reason, not the conscious, logical, analytical reason, because I think that we all have a tendency to be able to logically express why we do what we do. We will, as humans, always find a way to give an excuse to why we do what we do. But subconsciously here, which is again, this full moon in Scorpio, again, peeling back the layers, okay, talking about vulnerabilities, there may be here something within this energy where you fear, being able to give the same energy to something else, because you feel like you're not going to either, like you feel like, well, it could be either way. You could be over giving to one area because you are in a way running away from something emotionally. So that could be one of them, which is why you may have the Runner here. But there's also here a fear of intimacy. Now, intimacy doesn't always talk about physical intimacy. This could be the intimacy in which you are able to sit down with yourself and really take a look at your feelings underneath, subconscious feelings here, about the sacrifice, about self-sacrificing. Okay, there may be this part of you that may feel guilty. Okay, feel guilty. I feel guilty when I'm not, giving. Now I'm gonna say this, okay, only because I also learned this, because I tend to be this way too. Over giving. Okay. And I know it's going to sound weird, because trust me, when I kind of like looked at the psychology of it, I was like, okay, this makes sense. But at the first moment when I heard it, I was like, I don't know about that. But it's true. When you overgive, it is a trauma response. There's something within you that overgives. You see that where the balance, the moderation is lacking. And that could be here something that you may have to confront, whether it be this full moon with Scorpio or whether it be down the line. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Seven of Wands. Beautiful energy here. Wheel of Fortune. Things will turn around here. Okay, so this kind of like bringing this awareness of self-sacrificing, I feel that with this full moon in Scorpio, you're going to allow yourself to have a fresh opportunity within the next lunar cycle, between this full moon and the next full moon, where you will see that there may be a shift, maybe even you figuring out how to balance something for your benefit. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is that Jupiter energy. Okay, and that Jupiter energy is, the bringer of good luck and expansion. That's what Jupiter is all about. So there may be here something amplifying that is beautiful due to the fact that you've been giving to others and you may be receiving in return. Seven of Wands energy, you have the opportunity to have a good vantage point here on how to pull back the layers of this energy here, okay, of being able to let go of the the lack of moderation here. And perhaps here maybe a fear of, like I said, the feeling of feeling guilty about not being able to do something. And again, I feel here that this is a lot having to do with a trauma response when we overgive and we forget about ourselves. Okay, that being said, let's take a look here at the advice for you here. What is the advice here for Ed? Okay, what's the advice here for Ed? What's coming to light with this full moon in Scorpio tomorrow? All right, let's see what's coming through for you, Ed. And you have here compassion. I mean, talk about sign, symbol, synchronicities. Here we go. Remember that I was talking about the self-sacrifice, you overgiving, and in a way forgetting about yourself here a bit. Compassion says now is the time to be gentler with yourself, to forgive your shortcomings. Remember that I talked about that trauma response when we overgive and the feeling of guilt. There you go. To forgive your shortcomings. Stop playing the role of the harsh judge and the oppressor, or the runner. That could be also. I feel it's more the runner than this, and become the compassionate guardian who always protects your soul. Okay, so it's about placing you, having the compassion to place you at the top of the list, just like you are putting others at the top of the list. Okay, I hope these messages have been useful and insightful for you here, Ed. And I look forward to seeing you in our next live. Thank you so much, Ed. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. And I hope to see you again in our next live. Thank you so much, Ed. Hopefully that made sense. And if it did, please feel free. You're very welcome. And please feel free to leave a rose in the comment section of this live. All right. Let's see who else has joined us. We have Nana. Hello, Nana. Welcome. We have Diana. Hello, Diana. Welcome. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to all of you who celebrate Mother's Day. Okay. We all are here due to that yin energy. So happy Mother's Day to all of you. All right. All right, let's take a look here at who is up next. And who do we have up next? We have Irene. Welcome, Irene. As I shuffle these cards back into the deck, I do want to say I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me here today. Those of you who obviously were here on May 10th and had this live, I won't be, putting you on the list tonight, but feel free to say hello to all of our Alexa Tarot community members. And if you are new to the channel, please let us know so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. For those of you who are visiting or are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, my credentials, my Patreon platform, or buying the drops on my Patreon shop, which by the way, this week, May 12th through May 18th, the pick a card readings are up already for you to purchase individually if you so choose to on my Patreon shop. Okay. And that link, of course, is down below as well as in the chat. All right. Let's take a look here at Irene. Welcome, Irene. All right. It is what? Let me see. Hold on a second. It's 5:20 a.m. What? In Lebanon. Nana, listen. Thank you so much for joining. 5 o'clock in the morning, you catch me sleeping. That's for sure. Okay. So now we have Irene. And then after Irene, we have... So Irene is now. And next we have, after Irene, we have Diana. Welcome. Welcome, my dear. If you want to get on the list, please feel free to jump on that number, add the number next to your name. Just take a look at the chat though, so you guys don't double up, okay? Hold on, I'm so sorry. See, it takes me so much longer when I have to. Let me see. We have Irene, who's after Irene. I'm confused. Hold on one second. We have Alicia after Irene. Okay, there we go. Oh, you said you're number 3. So who's number 2? Oh, yeah. No, I know. But I mean, Irene is number 2, which I'm going to do now. And then is going to be Alicia. So that's why I wrote now is Irene. And then after Irene is going to be Alicia. Okay. All right. Irene, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right. If you want to add yourselves to the list, please read the list number and then just add yourself. And then whomever can recreate the list for me, it'd be great. If not, no worries. All right. Irene. Let's see what's coming through for you. What's coming to light, Irene, here for this full moon in Scorpio for you? What is coming to light? What's coming to light here for you? All right, let's see. Diana is number 5. Yes, okay, no worries. We have Immortal. Okay, now Immortal is about the consuming family, the pressure or the peer pressure. Okay, so consuming family, peer pressure. I feel here I'm getting 2 storylines. So one, it could be one of these or it could be both. Okay. Either way, I'm getting here. There may be a lot of responsibilities that you may be placing on your shoulders emotionally, mentally, energetically, maybe having to do with your family, or if you have children, or something connected here to your circle of people that you know or network or your social network. Okay. There may be here this energy where you're self-limiting yourself. In other words, a lot of response is interesting because it's very similar to the energy that I was getting here in the last reading, which is this energy of either putting too much attention on the responsibilities that you're placing on your shoulder, or you're placing on your calendar, or you're placing in your life, that may be consuming you in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So there may be here some type of, maybe there are issues in your home life, maybe there are issues in your love life, maybe there are issues here having to do with work, but there's something here about feeling the pressure of fill in the blank. And that pressure here may be doing one of these two things. It may be causing you to, in a way, add more things to your plate than you need to take care of right now. Another thing here that it may be doing is, in a way, limiting you. You're self-limiting yourself, because by taking on everybody else's issue, everybody else's problems, everybody else's situation, and kind of like wanting to be the person who fixes, mends, is able to juggle, okay? In a way, you're kind of forgetting you. You're losing your own center, is how this is coming across. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are coming in, I see Scorpio 1180. Welcome. Yes, you would be right after Diana. So Diana is number 5, Scorpio 1180. You would be number 6. Ooh, something just flipped over here for you. Hold on, Irene. What flipped over? It says clock, needing time, cycles take time, time to heal, progressing. There may be here, what may be coming to light for you here, Irene, is you being able to really see what it is that's consuming you, whether that is mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, to really look at what this is, and to be able to do one or two things: mend, fix, repair, or make up your mind about something that you have been it's been looming in your head for quite some time. And this person here is looking at a cup, but the cup is empty. And I feel here that the more you keep pouring out, you are being left with an empty cup. Okay. Cup holds water, holds liquid. Okay. Water is yin energy. You cannot give to others from an empty cup. So there is this energy here that I'm getting, where you're going to need to take the time to think about something very thoroughly, because there's some unresolved situation, circumstance, event, family. Okay, could be, again, it says the consuming family, so it could be something having to do with family. It doesn't have to be, but it's definitely something that is consuming your energy here in some way, shape, or form. And this full moon in Scorpio may be a little bit intense, because it's going to be focusing on a lot having to do with emotions. So you may feel the intensity here. There may even be here a situation, circumstance, or event where there could be a sudden surprise or outburst due to the fact that you are here with an empty cup. It's like you're running on fumes. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. What else is coming to light here for you, Irene? During this full moon in Scorpio, you have here the Page of Cups, and you have here the Knight of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is working together collaboratively with other people. It may also be, especially if there are certain decisions here that you may want to make that impact other people, for you to really take a look at the best possible way. What are either the people that you know that may be an expert in that specific situation, circumstance, event? There could be here you tapping into certain resources where other people are going to give you either advice or guide you to tools or resources so that you can make up your mind, or figure out what you're going to do emotionally, Remember that I was talking about that empty cup. You have here the Page of Cups. But this Page of Cups is this energy of thinking, I'm kind of stuck in whatever I'm in. And, maybe that'll happen to me. And if it does, maybe when pigs fly, which is the reason the pig is here. So this Page of Cups is like thinking like, yeah, I would like for this to work out like this, that, and the other. But I feel like a fish out of the water if I were to make certain moves in order for me to be able to fill my own cup. So there's this duality here of what you feel that you should do or that you are inclined emotionally to do versus what you feel could be possible. So again, I'm getting that, you know, energy here. Do I believe that this can be possible? Or do I just, am I just in my head or in my emotions about it? Six of Cups is something happening unexpectedly. Remember that I just said a little while ago before these cards came out is that I feel that there could be here some type of emotional outburst, okay? Because you will feel drained or feel edgy due to that full moon in Scorpio. Knight of Swords, again, Knight of Swords is this energy of someone being very caught up in their head. Okay, you're moving and your head is going over and over again. You're thinking a lot. You want to be on the move, or you just kind of like, your thoughts are all over the place, or your thought is on that same thing over and over again, which is telling you here that during this full moon in Scorpio, you're going to need time to really collect your thoughts and kind of collect your ideas in your head in order to, like I said, to be able to reach out to people or to a community of people that can help you or give you advice or kind of in a way show you the way where you can kind of like tap into the tools and the resources that you need in order to make either whatever decision that you need to make or for you to start pouring into your own cup. That being said, let's take a look at the advice here for you. All right, what's the advice here for Irene? We have here knowledge. Remember that I just talked about you tapping to your social network, friends, family, loved ones, people who are experts in the field of fill in the blank, whatever this may be about. So knowledge is going to be important. So what is this full moon in Scorpio going to bring to light? You tapping into your resources and the knowledge that you need in order to find the answers that you need in order to start pouring into yourself, okay? And it is possible. Page of Cups means, listen, you might make a decision here during this full moon or after this full moon or between this full moon and the next full moon. Okay, I feel that there's going to be here kind of like more of a straightforward answer here that you're going to do for yourself. An unknown journey is calling you. Sounds familiar? Same thing I was talking about here. And it requires new knowledge and skills. I mean, wow, validation, confirmation. The universe always responds to those who seek wisdom. The right teacher will appear like destiny, leading you to a higher realm of understanding. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's the same energy that I was feeling here. I'm sorry, let me just turn this over. With this Three of Pentacles energy, like I said, I feel that you're going to be tapping into some type of knowledge, some type of network, experts, people who are more knowledgeable about something, or you learning more about something. But again, it's going to take some time, okay, for you to gather your information together in order to be able to take the next step that you may be feeling for a long time that you've been wanting to take or make. Irene, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Please let me know if these messages have resonated just by dropping a rose, okay? You can drop a rose in the comment section underneath the in the comment section down below. You could also do it here in the chat as well. That always helps the channel's algorithm. So if you can go to the comment section and drop a rose, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Irene. I hope that this has been useful. I mean, talk about sign symbol synchronicities. That was from the beginning of the reading all the way to the end, very much saying the same type of message. I do wish you the best of luck, okay, Irene? Thank you so much for stopping by. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel link, all right? All right, for those of you who are watching, welcome. If you're visiting to the channel, if you're watching, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alexa Tarot. If you are new to my community here, to our community, my name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, then look down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. All my information is there. Just hit on that credentials link. For those of you who are looking for a private reading, that those would be recorded, and of course all that information is in the description box. For those of you who are interested in my Patreon membership platform, or if you're just interested in purchasing the weekly pick a card readings, I do have them for $9.99, and that is in the Patreon shop. Every week there's a new message there, okay? So it's a new message for that week. And it is a pick a card. So it's your higher self helping you figure out which is the best pile for you or group for you. All right. That being said, let's take a look at the next person on the list. And we have Alicia. Alicia, if you are here, please let us know. Please know that it is very important that when you place yourself on the list, for you to be on the lookout, because if I call your name and you're not here when I call you, I will definitely go to the next person. Okay. So after Alicia, we have, okay, Alicia, I see you're here. Give me 1 second. I see. Thank you. After Alicia, we have, give me 1 second. What do we have after Alicia? Give me 1 second. Thank you so much for the happy Mother's Day wishes from all of you. Thank you so much. Is Alina Purple. Okay, so Alina Purple, you are after Alicia. Okay, there we go. So Alicia, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope everyone has spent a very nice, happy Mother's Day. If you celebrate, if not, I hope you had a wonderful Sunday or a nice weekend. Hello, Country Love Homestead, my dear. Welcome. Let me know if you want to join the fun. Scorpio, I need you to put yourself as number 6, honey. And Country Love Homestead, if you're interested, you would be number 7. All right. Thank you so much for the flowers and the happy Mother's Day, Scorpio 1180. Scorpio 1180, please place yourself as number 6. And Country Love Homestead, please place yourself as number 7 if you don't mind. Up next, we have Alicia. Alicia, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look here at what's coming to light. What's coming to light with this full moon in Scorpio? The lucky number 7, Country Love said yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So, all right, guys. So I'm not going to take a look at the, on my phone, because now I have to concentrate on the reading. All right. Anyone else who comes after you, Courtney Love, just tell them that they are number 8 if they are interested in having a reading. Okay. All right. Alicia, welcome. Let's take a look here. What's coming to light here during this full moon in Scorpio? What's coming to light? What is coming to light for Alicia? And we have here religion. Now, doesn't necessarily have to do with religion. Religion is just symbolism here for duty, belief systems, okay? There may be something in your life that you feel, Alicia, that you have this sense of duty, this sense of like, I need to do X, Y, and Z because either my family expects it, my belief system since I was a child has been instilled in me that I have to do it this way, okay? Or this could be here, this sense of feeling that there's something in your life. Again, it could be anything. You feel that kind of like it's not even feel, it's like it's like an imposed type of belief system that it must be in this order, in this way, and in this manner. And there is some type of uncomfortability here. Okay, Alicia, there's something in the back of your mind that, or your emotions, okay, that could be coming up as, you know what, I would like to kind of tweak this a little bit or change this a little bit or be able to show my sense of authentic self in something. And I feel there's a little bit of kind of like your emotions wanting something of this kind of like showing your authentic self, and your mind or your belief system being so concentrated or at the core of something that it may be causing this kind of duality inside of you. Now, this could be in anything. I'm mentioning family because, that's the first thing that was coming through. But this could be in anything. This could be, belief system. This is how you were raised. It could be you were raised one way when you were a child, and now you're just feeling, you want to go in a different direction, but there's this sense of duty, and there's this feeling that I'm getting here of being caught up in the middle. It could also be having to do with work. It could be in any area. It could be with work. It could be like you studied something, or you started studying, or there's something here about starting in one way and kind of like feeling like you had to go in that direction, but now you feel that you may want to expand or spread your wings. Again, this could be in any area. Could also be in religion. You may be more religious and now you're more spiritual. However this may turn out. However, there is this kind of duality here that I'm feeling. And I feel here, Alicia, that there's this sense of like being afraid to step out of that norm because of what people may think, what people may say, how people may take it, what, the repercussions may be in you showing your authentic either self or your authentic likes or dislikes. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at what else is coming to light here for you during this full moon in Scorpio. All right, we have here passion. Again, there could be here, what could be coming to light during this full moon in Scorpio, Alicia, is that you have something you have a true heart's desire in something. Okay, there's a true heart's desire in something, someone, some situation, circumstance, or event. And I feel that you are pulling yourself back or holding yourself back for whatever reason that may be. This full moon in Scorpio, I feel, is going to kind of like unleash this reality emotion wise, where you may need to take an honest look at the emotion that you need to confront, whether it's either to begin transformation or to accelerate your transformation towards a new beginning or a shift. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you. So Alicia, let me know if that is making sense or that is making sense. Four of Wands and the Lovers. This could be something having to do with love. Okay. It could be even two people who are very different. You may be interested in someone who is very different, maybe different nationality, different belief system, different upbringing. It doesn't have to be in love, but it could be. Okay. I am getting here with the Four of Wands. Again, you wanting to have more stability or more say in something and feeling as if you can't because there are some either rules or guidelines or belief systems that are not allowing you to be free and to freely celebrate or freely be able to say something, do something, or to solidify something here. Okay. With the Lovers is ruled by Gemini here, and that is right underneath passion. And again, this could be internally. Like I said, remember that I was telling you that I was feeling this duality. It's like you versus you, the inner you versus the outside of you. This could also be talking about you and someone else as well. Okay. Or you and your career, or you and your family. Like, it doesn't have to be specifically about love, but the Lover's card is about making a decision. It's about, figuring out, is it this or is it that? I know a lot of people don't view it that way, but it is. It's about you making a choice about something. So that it is a lot having to do with choices, okay? And choices that you've been thinking about for a very long time, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about the knowledge, communication, and thoughts, and the truth of the matter. So you really kind of, like, in a way, the full moon in Scorpio is saying that what's going to come to light is your inner heart's desire in something that you feel like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. You're caught in between two things, one being duty and the other one being your heart's desire or your authentic self. That being said, let's take a look at the next and last card, and this is your advice. Up next, we have Alina Purple. So Alina Purple, if you are here, please come back. If you're not, we'll find out in a minute. I'm almost done here with this reading. So if you are here, Alina Purple, just stay by the sidelines, okay? Because you're going to be next. Okay, Alicia, let's see what your advice here is for you. What is this full moon in Scorpio going to shed light on? This is going to bring something that's unresolved to the light, and that is refocus. I mean, I'm not surprised this is here, because I was just talking about this duality that I'm feeling. The good thing is that this person is looking towards the horizon. This person is looking at the next chapter, the new beginning, in the future. So what does this say to you here? It says refocus. When the target becomes blurry, the universe reminds you to refocus and reconnect with your original intention. Your original intention being your heart's desire, like I said at the top of the reading. Okay? You are called to clear away distractions and concentrate on what truly matters. Again, very much talking about what I channeled at the top of the reading here with this duality that I'm feeling. You want to celebrate something, you want to create some type of harmony, but again, there's this duality that I'm getting here, this push and pull. You are called to clear away distractions and concentrate on what truly matters. With clear focus, the path ahead will become clear. And when that path becomes clear, it's going to be very much, or I should say, easier for you to make the choices that you need to make in order for you to be more in alignment with your heart's desire. Alicia, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by this evening. All right, please drop a rose in the comment section. Okay, you could do it here, but it really helps the algorithm if you guys do it in the comment section. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Alicia. Alina Purple, come on down. It's your turn, my dear. I hope these messages have been insightful for you, Alicia. And up next, we have Alina Purple. For those of you that are watching and are new to the channel or just visiting, oh, you're very welcome, Alicia. I hope it has resonated. I do see those roses there, so apparently it has resonated for you. So thank you so much. All right, so Alina Purple, if you are here, welcome. All right, Alina, we're going to go to the next person on the list. If you are not here by the time I finish shuffling these cards, we're going to the next person on the list. For those of you who are watching, welcome. New subscribers, please let us know that you are new to the channel so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. We really appreciate new subscribers to our channel, so you can come and participate in these live readings. Sooner or later, these live readings will be through a membership on YouTube. So just want to give you a heads up on that, change that will be coming down, soon, I should say, in the near future. Okay. All right, Alina Purple. I'm just going to write now, Alina Purple, and I'm just going to skip to the next person, just so Alina Purple knows that we called their name. Alina Purple. Okay, let's see. All right, Alina Purple is not here with us. No problem. We're going to go to the next person on the list. Let's see who is after Alina Purple. Alina Purple is 4. And who's number 5? Diana. Diana. Hello, Diana. Are you here, my dear? My Taurus, my Tauranian sister. Diana. Okay, after Diana, who do we have next? Let's see. Okay, Diana is here. Thank you so much, Diana. And then after Diana, who's number 6? Scorpio 1180. Okay. Scorpio 1180. Oh, 1180. Okay. All right. All right. So now we're going to be focusing on Diana. And then after Diana, we go to Scorpio 1180. So just hang on for a bit. As you guys see, I do have a timer. So that kind of really helps me be able to really focus on the time so that we can go to the next person. And there, of course, I am aware that sometimes I take maybe an extra minute or 2, but if I'm, if I'm in the middle of channeling a message, I don't want to cut it short because I don't think that you would want not to know what's coming through. Okay. So if I take an extra minute or so, please pardon the delay. That being said, please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And now we're going to the next subscriber, and that is, it's so funny. I was about to say Nydia. I don't know why, because I know it's Diana, but I don't know. I was getting a Nydia here. I don't know what that's about. I don't know who that may belong to, but I don't know where that name came from. But anyway, let's see. Let's take a look here. Nydia, Lydia, something like that. All right. We have here transgression. Okay. So Diana here, what's coming to light for you here during this full moon in Scorpio? Okay. I feel here what's coming into light for you is your ability to turn back in or to tune into your inner voice a lot more, or a lot more sharply, or with a lot more confidence than you have in the past or recent past. I feel that there is a part of you here, especially here with this unicorn, and the unicorn has a horn, and the horn is gold. Okay, so I feel that what's coming into light for you, this full moon in Scorpio, has a lot to do with it's coming across as spiritual journey more than anything else. Again, but it could be in anything. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's coming very strongly as like spiritual journey. There's this sense of like it's like it's coming across as like you kicking yourself in the rear for not listening to your intuition in the past or recent past, okay? Which is the reason why this unicorn is looking towards my left-hand side, the past or recent past, and kind of saying to yourself, I should have listened to my intuition back then or once upon a time. And what's coming across here is this energy of you realizing that no matter if it makes logical sense or not, that when your intuition is speaking with you, when you are connected to your inner oracle, that there's a reason. There's a reason why you may feel something. There's a reason why you may think something. There's a reason, even if you don't know what the reason is. So I feel this full moon in Scorpio for you, Diana, is there's this sense of intense increase in your intuition. It's as if you are letting go of the resistance of being kind of like, should I listen to it? Should I do it? Should I not? Get caught up there in the middle. Okay. I feel that there's this sense of you, what's bringing to light is your ability to lean into that reassurance that if you are feeling something, or you are thinking something, or something is being, kind of, your spidey senses are tingling, that there's a reason why it's happening. There's a sense of this more reassured type of energy. I'm getting more tuning into your inner oracle and your gut level feelings. All right. I'm also feeling you here letting go of the guilt or the I should have done this or if I would have, letting those things go because transgressions is about flaws, contradictions, and mistakes. So I feel here you are in a way releasing or shedding the baggage here of the guilt of either not seeing something for what it was in the past or recent past or not allowing yourself to kind of listen to your inner oracle. Okay. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What is coming to light during this full moon? Look at that. You have shock. Remember that I said that I'm feeling that this is spiritual journey related, and sure enough. Now, what's interesting, it says shock here, but I'm getting downloads. I'm getting that this shock is not so much shock, but there's this kind of like during this full moon in Scorpio, your spidey senses are going to be on fire. It's like you're going to kind of like really lean into your yin energy, and you may be even surprised at how accurate your either feelings, intuition, or sixth senses may be about something here. I do feel that what's also going to be brought to light is your ability to use the situations in the past or recent past that you may have felt were mistakes or moments that you didn't listen or didn't trust what you were getting, that you're going to be very surprised during this full moon in Scorpio to the next full moon in Scorpio that you are going to make some sense of transformation about being able to understand the signature of your intuition. Meaning when we do have intuition, there's a certain signatures that happen. Some people get a tingling in the back of their neck. Some people get, this kind of just like, I know what I know through their mind. Some people, again, there's a marker here for everyone that, develops their intuition. And I feel that you're going to learn what that may be for you. Please drop a rose in the comment section to let me know if this is resonating, and definitely here in the chat section as well. You have the King of Cups with the Two of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Okay, there's this energy that I'm getting here for you, Diane, where you are going to be able to bring to light and be able to clear this energy during this full moon Scorpio so that you could create more of a stability and trust your intuition a lot quicker or with much more certainty and stability. Okay. The King of Pentacles energy is an energy that feels very secure and solid and stable. And again, it's you trusting that that may be the case when you do get an intuitive hit. Two of Cups, not surprised yet again with that same kind of dripping of the water, same exact kind of thing going on here. And what's interesting here for you, Diane, is that I'm getting the root chakra. It's going to be very important for you to ground yourself first before you lean into your yin energy, which is the green water, is the heart. Okay, so I'm getting red. I don't know if you could see it, but that's red water here. I don't know if you could see it. Let me see. Right there, you should be able to see it. That's red and that's green. So there's an important, in order for you, and it's so interesting because I said this before. You see this here? I feel like this is a channeling or, your intuition, like you getting something right away. And this is talking about this happening to you, this bringing this to light, but you need to be centered. You need to be grounded. King of Pentacles energy, you need to be grounded with that red root chakra in order for you to be able to decipher what this may mean or for you to believe or trust that inner oracle. Okay. Wow. Very, very specific there on that. We'll see how this may, how the advice here may work out for you as well, or how it's going to connect. Okay. Yeah, I feel this is more, it's very interesting because if, for some of you, I'm like, okay, this could be in any area. But for others of you, I'm getting like, this is the area where this is going to be talking about. You may even have a sudden spark with someone here as well. I mean, it could be here with that Two of Cups energy as well. So it could be a surprising emotion. As you release this is going to be able to come in. Okay. Last but not least, let's take a look at your advice. And we have here aim for higher. Okay. You have here your advice aim for higher. In the current struggle, you may seek quick resolution. There we go. Quick, shock, fast. Okay. You may meet someone here as well. There may be something here connected to you finding yourself very much connected soul to soul level with someone as well. This could be in any area. If this is business, this is you connecting very well with your colleagues, your staff, or clients. Okay. But it says here in the current struggle, you may seek a quick resolution, but rushing will complicate things. Let go of fixating on the outcome and choose a path of empathy and foresight to overcome the impasse and improve the relationship. Of course, the relationship could be in any area, and the slow and steady pace makes sense because you do have here the King of Cups. The King. I keep wanting to say the King of Cups, and that's twice I've been saying the King of Cups. This is not the King of Cups. This is the King of Pentacles. But security. There's something here about the King of Cups. Could be your emotion, emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. Diana, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if there is this kind of like shocking connection here. Again, you did have the Two of Cups there, so that can't be overlooked. But again, as well, like I said, the Two of Cups could be in any area, okay? All right, so I hope that made sense for you, Diana. And up next, we have Scorpio 1180. All right, as I shuffle the cards back into their proper decks, for those of you who are watching, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for dropping by. For those of you who are visitors, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, my credentials, scheduling a private recorded reading with me, or if you're interested in my Patreon shop or my weekly pick a card readings that I have on my Patreon shop for $9.99 every week, there's a new pick a card there available for single purchase if you are not interested in becoming a member on my Patreon. Okay. All right. You're very welcome, Diana. I hope that made sense there for you. Okay. Because it was very much coming in. It was very much coming in as like spiritual journey. But again, that Two of Cups could be kind of like as you like for you to like listen to your intuition, because there may be someone that may be coming in your direction. Okay, so hope that helps. All right, up next we have Scorpio 1180. I'm going to write Scorpio 1180. Let us know you are here. All right, now Scorpio 1180. And then up next is going to be hold on one second. Number 7 is going to be Country Love. I want to say it's Country Love. Yes. All right. All right, Country Love, you are after. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, Diana, I hope that was beneficial. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. All right, Scorpio 1180, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening. Again, happy Mother's Day to those of you who celebrate. I wish you the very best. I hope that this day has been a great one for you. And if you don't celebrate Happy Mother's Day, no worries. I hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday or had a wonderful Sunday. And for those of you who are watching me in other locations, happy Monday. I'm sorry. Hold on one second here. I said, oh, sorry. I didn't see. Wait, hold on one second. Hold on one second. What's going on? Oh, yes. No, I see you. I see you now. Yeah. Scorpio 1180. I see you. All right. Welcome. Welcome. Let's take a look here. Scorpio 1180. What is coming to light during this full moon in Scorpio? Which, by the way, check your local listings, but this will be occurring tomorrow. So tomorrow. And Ed has shared with us that it's in California. It's going to be, oh, okay. California right now, it's 8:06 p.m. Okay. Or if I don't know if that's the time now or that's the time that you're going to have the full moon tomorrow. But all right. So here in New York, we're at 11:06. All right, let's take a look here. Scorpio 1180, what's coming through for you? What's coming to light? What's coming to light with this full moon in Scorpio? Let's see. We have here, now listen carefully, okay? It says jealousy, but listen to this. Jealousy. Now, getting two messages here. I'm going to go with the first one that I was getting as soon as that popped out. It was like there's a storyline that's coming through. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got a text there. It made me laugh because I just looked there because I was drinking water here. All right. Scorpio 1180, listen carefully. This is what's coming through. And by the way, Scorpio 1180, if you have Scorpio somewhere on your placements, understand that you are feeling this full moon in Scorpio very intensely, okay? If you're not feeling it now, you will be feeling it tomorrow. Okay? So, that being said, I'm getting here that there's something about you. There's something about you, I don't know what it is, that you capture people's attention. It's like you stand out, and there may be people in the background here, Scorpio 1180, that are jealous of you. There's this jealousy, there's this envy. There is something that you have, that you possess, maybe physically possess, maybe just energetically that you have. Maybe it's your generosity, maybe it's your depth, maybe it's, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it draws people's attention to you. It could be that you're charismatic as well. Okay. But there is a light, let's just call it that. There is this light, skill, energy around you that brings people to your, like, you become like the center of the attention. Not that you are wanting to be the center of attention. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's something you're really good at and it brings attention to you, like people look at you. And you may think everybody is on your team, but in reality, they're not. And there are people here who at times may say either harmful words or they may say something as a joke, but in reality, as they say, like within a joke, that there could be some type of truth to something. You know what I mean? To someone's insecurities, okay, about themselves, but they say it as a joke to you, like to see how that may land on your end. But I'm getting here that whether it's these harmful words that you have been either people in the past or recent past has said to you, or this kind of notion of being backstabbed here in the past or recent past, I'm getting, or maybe even bullied as a child or something for you, Scorpio 1180. But whatever this is, I'm feeling like there may be some unresolved issues connected to the feeling of the emotions of those hurtful words, those jokes, that feeling of being bullied, that feeling of like someone is jealous of me or someone is envious of me. Okay. And what I feel here with this full moon in Scorpio is that this may rise to the surface so that you're able to release or shed this energy. And taking an honest look at These people may have said this or done this because you are a person that is in the spotlight. Like you have something they don't have. Okay. Instead of you may, it's, this is what I'm getting. It's like someone may have said something to you, maybe growing up, maybe in the past, maybe at your job, maybe at school. I don't know, and something that was said to you, you took it as like, wow, you were made to feel less than. And this is talking about, no honey, it's not that you're less than, it's that you have this amazing ability or light that other people don't have. And you were either made fun of, you were either envied, people were jealous because they see something you weren't able to see. So that's the first storyline. The second storyline here is that there may be here some type of inadequacies or insecurities that you may be feeling due to certain things in the past or recent past that not just one person said, many people have said. So it's like the echoing of all these people's, you know, ideas or, you know, voices or criticisms here, you know what I mean, that may still be echoing in the back of your head. And this is talking about what this full moon in Scorpio is going to potentially do here, is going to allow you to really take a look at that shadow self of yours, right? The inadequacies or the insecurities that you may be feeling, and allow you to shed them. Okay. There may be here some fears of abandonment. There may be some codependent energies. Okay. Maybe here you being it's been difficult for you to have this sense of moderation in something. Okay. So Scorpio 1180, remember, Scorpio rules the death card in tarot. It's all about transformation. So this full moon in Scorpio may lead you back to those fears of abandonment, that fear of the codependencies that you may have felt, whether it's been connected to someone or something in the past, or whether it's just something that you need to release here. But I am definitely getting this type of energy here of you shedding this, and what's going to come to light is your ability to better cope with those echoes from the past. You have here the High Priestess. Didn't I just tell you that full moon in Scorpio, it's going to be more intense for you? And sure enough, there you go, Two of Wands. Look at that. Didn't I mention the lack of moderation here in regards to codependent behaviors or tendencies? Bingo. Exactly. What's going to come to light? You're going to be more in awareness about what feelings of insecurities or inadequacies may have been placed by other people in your mind or in your heart. That, again, the reason they may have said this is because you were actually showing your amazing qualities about something here. Okay, there was something very amazing, and it's as if like someone was like trying to chip at your ego, trying to chip at your self-esteem, okay, to boost their ego. Okay, you do have here fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. Two of Wands is saying here you being able to realize that in order for you to move in the direction of letting go of the self-sabotaging thoughts, okay, limited mindset, codependent behavior, maybe even things that you have a difficulty to do in moderation, in order for you to get to this new place, to a new area, to a new path. There's a sense here of you needing to take a moment, gather your thoughts, shed, and work on leaving behind 1, 2, 3 energies in order for you to then go into to a path of a new opportunity. The Devil card in tarot is about lack of moderation, whether it's, for example, and these are just examples, whether it's that when you feel the sense of inadequacy, or that something bothers you, or you feel those echoes from the past come back and resurface in your heart or in your mind, you may smoke, you may overeat, you may drink, okay, over drink alcohol, you may do some type of vices or some type of patterns of behavior here that may actually be more detrimental than they are benefit and helpful to you. So there's this sense of like not allowing yourself to use coping mechanisms in order to deal with this energy. So again, like I said, full moon in Scorpio may be a very, very heightened energy where these fears, anxieties, feeling of lack, feeling of abandonment, fear, may, in a way surface or resurface here. And it's kind of like this is going to happen so that you can pivot. Okay. You have here set sail, exactly what I just said, so that you can pivot. Okay. So you can pivot. You're not going to stay in this energy. It's just going to feel very intense. Okay. It's going to feel very intense because if you are a Scorpio, it's going to amp up. But here's the thing. You're going to move past it. Set sail. You're being called to break boundaries. Break patterns also. The devil in tarot. Break patterns. Break codependency. Break fear of abandonment. Break the chasing, the runner chaser dynamic that you may have in your life. Break the echoes from the past that may be still lingering in your heart or in your mind, no matter how far away that may have been. Okay. This is saying here, living in this vast world offers countless opportunities waiting for you to explore, and remaining in your comfort zone will only limit your growth. Exactly. This right here, the coping mechanism, if it's not healthy, is just going to trap you in this energy of fear and not being able to kind of burst out of it or move past it. It's time to take a step forward and broaden your circle. Let fresh experiences enrich your soul. And the funny thing here is what I'm getting here, channeling, is that you know exactly what this is about. This is not a surprise. This is just a confirmation for you. Okay. I hope, Scorpio 1180, that these messages have made sense. But due to the fact that the High Priestess was there, this is telling me you know exactly what this is talking about for you. So it's time for you to make those shifts and changes, release the things that you need to release in order for you to let go and start either the road of transformation or accelerate the road of transformation for you. Okay. All right, Scorpio 1180. Thank you so much for you joining us here today. All right. Thank you. Oh, I see that you wrote thank you and you dropped 3 roses. Thank you so much. Don't forget to also drop a rose in the comment section, okay? Because that really does help the algorithm. That being said, Country Love, you are up next. You are up next, Country Road. All right, let's see. Let's get back over here. Hey, Country Love Homestead. Welcome, welcome. All right, as I put these, oh, you're very welcome, Scorpio 1180. I hope that made sense. I see that intuitively it does. Your intuition is going to be super heightened, honey. So just be aware of that, okay? All right, for those of you that are watching and are visiting, welcome. Please feel free to join and subscribe the channel so that you can have an opportunity to get a free reading if you so choose. And my name is Lexa Tarot. I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. You could also take a look at the chat, and where it says credentials, you can click on that, get to know me a little bit more. If you're interested in scheduling private recorded reading, take a look at that as well. You can reach out to me through lexatarot@gmail.com. And if you are interested in just purchasing the drops on my Patreon shop, and I do weekly readings. So I do weekly readings in a form of a pick a card. So you pick your intuition. Works with you. You work with your intuition to select the group or groups that you feel are calling your attention. And so then through that reading, you get what you need to be aware of for the week that's coming in. Okay. So those are up. That's $9.99. for the pick of cards. Remember that there are many other channels who, have that a whole lot more expensive than $9.99. So if you are interested, it is down in the Patreon shop. Take a look at that there. Okay. That being said, welcome, country love. All right. Well, listen, I'm happy that all of you are feeling that these messages are resonating with you and for you, as per usual. So I'm happy that that is the case. So let's put country love. And then next is actually open. It's open. So country love, I think you're our last subscriber. All right. I think Ed is still here. Welcome, Ed. All right. So country love, let's take a look here at what this full moon in Scorpio may be, what things may be coming to light for you. Okay. What things are coming to light for you during this full moon in Scorpio? Now, listen carefully. For those of you who are interested in getting a free birth chart report, I do have down below in the description box as well as in the chat. It's all free. It's Cafe Astrology. I've actually done my birth chart on that free site, and it really is free. As long as you know your date of birth, and if you know the time of birth, I mean, not approximately, like your exact time birth, you could put it in there and you actually get more information. But if you don't know the time you were born, that's fine. You could at least get other important information there. And again, that's free. I have no partnerships with Cafe Astrology. I am just sharing it with you because some of you have actually emailed me and asked me about that. So I'm sharing it with you. Okay. That being said, country love, listen, I've been shuffling, and this is the last shuffle right here. And let's see what's coming through for you, country love. What is coming to light for you, country love, during this full moon in Scorpio, which, by the way, is one that will be highly intense for some of you. You may have been already feeling it, but here we go. So you have religion. Now, religion isn't religion. Religion is about belief systems, okay? So there may be something here, country love, that you may feel a little bit restrictive in, okay? Restricted in something. It's as if duty, belief system, is this energy of like, what would people say? What are people going to think? What is, maybe even family, maybe friends. Okay. But there's something here about belief systems and traditions, whether it may be how you were raised, whether it may be, a certain shift that may be happening inside of your heart that that may be a little bit different than maybe how you may have thought or may have felt in the past or recent past, or in the manner that you were raised. Okay, so I feel like there's a sense of a duality here between duty and your heart's desire. And it's as if you're blocking your heart's desire and you are, in a way, or have been conforming to a norm or to something that may be happening in your life. It's like, I've done it this way. This is how I should do it. This is what I feel I have to do, but it may not be what you may want to do. You may be, in a way, blocking your heart's true desires here in something. And it's as if you're putting duty or belief system or tradition or a strict norm or something, or a societal or maybe a community type of like, this is how people think in my state, so this is how I have to kind of go with the flow of whatever it is. Okay, so whatever this may be, again, it could be in any area in your life, but whatever area that may be, it's coming across as there's a duality. It's like duty and responsibility versus my heart's desire. Okay? Now, it's interesting because I'm even getting like societal norms. Okay, I'm getting societal norms. Now, listen, this may not even be connected to you, but it just popping up as an example. It's as if, I'm getting like maybe even something having to do, not to do, but just an example of age difference, right? Society says that, if you, and again, this has nothing to do with love, but I'm just giving you a quick, because I'm being told to give you an example. It's as if society says, well, you know what, the person, if you're a woman, the man should be older than you, right? Let's just, pretend, hypothetical. And you fall in love with someone way younger than you. It's giving that vibe. It's giving the vibe of like duty and societal norms versus my heart's desire. Okay. And there's something here that it's like, I really want, and this is just an example, I really want to proceed in this thing or with this person or in this situation, but society, the family, the norms, what are people going to think? What are people going to say? Are they going to think I'm crazy? Are they going to, you see what I'm saying? I'm getting that energy here connected to this religion card. So it's not so much about religion, but it's more about the societal constructs that you may be kind of in a way paying attention to more than your own heart's desire. You see what I'm saying? And so in a way, this is saying that what's coming to light is your opportunity here to take a closer look at what this may mean for you so that you are able to shed the emotional baggage or the constraints that may be here in your heart so that you're able to live or feel more at ease with your own heart's passion, with what you truly feel, think, and are your authentic self. You see what I'm saying? So that's what, look at this passion. And I'm going to tell you something here, Courtney Love. There was someone else who had the same exact reading tonight. I kid you not. I am not joking. I don't even remember who it was. They got the same reading. They got the religion card and then they got the passion card. This is like deja vu all over again. And it was tonight. So if you don't believe me, go back to that reading. You're going to see. You're going to be like, what? Validation, confirmation. This is coming out for you like this as well. And it's so funny because that person got the same type of message here. I want to say, I think it was Alicia that got that. I'm not sure. But you can take a look at the live and go back. Wow. Very, very interesting here. Hold on one second. I think I lost my, there we go. Very, very interesting here. All right, let's see what else is coming to light for you during this full moon in Scorpio. Duty versus heart's desire. It's how this is, King of Swords. Yeah, it's been, oh my goodness. Exactly. Validation, confirmation, country love. I hope you're writing this stuff down. Because, wow, exactly. Validation, confirmation. Listen, you have the King of Swords, a person who's very much in their head. You're getting clarity during this full moon, by the way. You're going to get clarity of whatever this is that you feel that there's this kind of distinct duty versus heart's desire. The King of Swords is all about having the mastery of the logical, analytical, intelligence and thinking and practical and being very rational about something. And this is exactly what I was telling you about. It's as if there's this energy here of you following your belief system, but only because in the thought process, it makes sense. It makes sense in the head. You see what I'm saying? It makes sense in your mind. It is rational, logical, analytical. You're able to connect the dots and you're able to see those dots connect. But here's the thing. Are you compromising? Are you compromising in doing this in a rigid, standard way? Are you compromising your heart's desire? King of Cups energy. King of Cups is being emotionally mature and having the emotional intelligence to be able to listen to where your heart is pulling you towards. And wherever your heart is pulling you towards, it's pulling you towards to a place where you are feeling more passion, more drive, more motivation, more connection, more ambition. Okay. And so this is saying, as long as you master the ability for you to understand why you're doing what you're doing, or why you feel that your belief system may be a little bit constrained, the moment you're able to figure that out, because remember, King of Swords is the mastery of, so the mastery of your thoughts, the mastery of the logical, analytical, rational self. So the mastery, your ability to figure out where this constraint, you feel so deeply connected to this constraint. When you're able to figure this out and you get the, gee, I noticed that the reason why I'm doing this is because this, that, and the other, you're going to realize here that is all in your head. That at the end of the day, you can really listen and lean into your heart and to your heart's desire. And, maybe these two things can coexist, maybe not. It all depends what this is about. And it also depends about you really figuring out what this may mean for you. So very, very interesting here. So this is going to bring to light some type of unresolved issue. And I'm saying unresolved because this this King of Swords is looking at the past or recent past. It is not looking at the future. And guess what? This King of Cups has its eyes closed and it's in the present. So there's a sense of you needing to ground yourself in order to connect with your heart and to really understand why it is the way that you think, and feel that you have to do something in that way, rather than either leaning into your heart's desire or finding a happy medium for both. Let's take a look at last but not least, and let's see what advice we have here for you. Advice here for Country Love Homestead. Wow, this was really deep here. Listen, I definitely went over, look at that, discovery. I definitely went over 5 minutes, that's for sure. But this was something that I needed to break down for you here. Discovery. It says you are being called to explore the resources and opportunities around you. New collaborations. Listen carefully here. This has to do with your heart's desire. I'm telling you, new collaborations, projects, or relationships are drawing near. Because they're drawing near, that's why you need to figure this out for yourself. Okay? This journey will not offer spiritual growth, but this journey will not only offer spiritual growth, but also bring material abundance. So there's something here that you truly have your heart's desire that you may not be looking at because you're either overthinking it or there's some type of constraints that are around it. But whatever this is, whatever your intuition is pulling you towards, because the King of Cups has to do with intuition, I'm going to tell you one thing, it's going to be profitable for you. Because this is saying, do not fear to pursue it, as unexpected rewards are waiting for you to discover. Look at that. See, bring it as close as I can here. There you go. I'm not making this up. There you go. Hello, the Czar, my dear. Welcome. Welcome. So does that make sense, Courtney Love? This was very deep for you, my dear. This was really, really deep. I don't know if this resonates or not, because like I said, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Um, I'm definitely feeling, hold on a second. I'm so sorry. I'm like losing my connection here. All right. So Courtney Love, yeah, this is very, very deep. Well, listen, hon, I hope. Oh, it does resonate. Okay, good. It says it does. I think, wait, hold on. I can't see. There's this heart that I can use when I'm in like in this live, but it says Courtney Love Homestead says, yes, it does. I think I know what it's speaking of. Okay, wonderful. As long as it makes sense to you, we're good. That's what he said. It makes no sense to me. I mean, I understand the storyline here that they're trying to convey here. But yeah, you're the lucky eighth, the czar. And this is all focusing on that full moon energy that's coming into Scorpio. It's what we're talking about when I'm channeling here. It's what is going to come to light during this full moon in Scorpio that's happening tomorrow. So Courtney Love, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Of course, you are subscribed already. Feel free to share my YouTube channel. It says the heart always blocks the message. Ah, very interesting. Yeah, it does. I wish I could show you guys, like literally, like I'm not even kidding. You see that? You see that right there? That it's like it blocks me from reading this right here, over here. You see that? So I always got to be like, wait, hold on a second. All right. Well, thank you so much, Courtney. And the czar is up next. Thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and your support to the channel. Thank you so much, Courtney. Please feel free to share my YouTube channel link with your friends so they can stop by as well, okay? All right, the czar, let's take a look at here. The czar, what the full moon in Scorpio may be bringing to light for you during this full moon in Scorpio. I'm only going to take one more person, and then I'm going to close after the czar, of course, after the czar. So whoever's watching, now would be a great time for you to get yourself on the list. So the czar, let's see. Oh, wow. Beautiful. 3 roses, 3 red roses for me as confirmation validation. Thank you so much. Please, if you can, Courtney, if you could leave it in the comment section, that would be highly helpful. It does help the algorithm, okay? All right, let's take a look here. What is coming to light for the czar here during the full moon in Scorpio? What is coming to light? All right, so you have here redemption, okay? There may be something here that may have occurred in the past or recent past having to do with the heart, either feeling as if there's either a need for either you to apologize or for someone to apologize to you. Okay. So I feel here this full moon in Scorpio is talking about being able to either have this energy of forgiving and forgetting, or understanding that maybe at times people may need more time to come to the realization that whatever was said or done, they need to kind of like, it's coming across like, when you have an argument with someone and at that particular moment in time, things are said, things are discussed, emotions override logic, and, emotions trump anything that can create more of peace rather than more of a wedge. And sometimes when that happens, this is talking about allowing either you or the other person to cool off enough to come to their senses. Okay. And so this full moon in Scorpio is talking about being able to release the emotional baggage, or the other way around is maybe there's something that you may have said or done out of sheer frustration, just kind of like, maybe it was something in the past or recent past that has either come up recently, or emotions connected to either that person, that situation, circumstance, or event is in a way pulling at your heartstrings. And so what this full moon in Scorpio is saying, that this emotion is going to feel a bit more at the focal point. It's going to be more at that forefront during this full moon in Scorpio, because it's something that you need to either release, shed, and allow yourself to forgive yourself for, or forgive someone else for. Okay? So that's how this is coming through. There's this sense of like, maybe even this full moon in Scorpio feeling like some sense here of like self-punishment. Man, if coulda, woulda, shouldas is how this is coming across. Okay, coulda, woulda, shouldas. All right. So there may be something that either may be coming up during this full moon in Scorpio, or because full moon energy tends to, amplify and intensify before the full moon. This could have just recently happened, or maybe coming up here during this full moon in Scorpio, where these emotions may be coming up to the surface. Okay. And there's this energy here about being very much caught up in the head, having to do with those emotions. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through for full moon in, for the Czar here, for the full moon in Scorpio. What is coming to light? And sure enough, look at this, exactly what I was talking about, unconditional love, right? There's a sense about understanding either where this sense of either self-punishment, or this sense of regret, or this sense of understanding someone else's frustration, or you understanding your own frustrations having to do with some emotional situation, circumstance, or event, as this person is holding their hands close to their heart. So there's something here having to do with the heart. And of course, full moon in Scorpio is about emotions. Okay, it's about purging those emotions here during this full moon, and being able to say to yourself, well, you know what, I understand where this may be, and having the grace to either forgive yourself or be able to forgive others. Okay, so there's this energy here about unconditional love, and a sense here of being able to gravitate more to this energy, rather than get caught up in the head, in the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, or in the resistance of something here that needs to be purged and let go through your emotions. Okay, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you here this time, in regards to what is coming to light here. All right, let's see more clarity here in regards to this message. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This may be connected to something having to do with the family, because the Ten of Pentacles is here. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. Okay, now here with the Ace of Wands, again, there's this energy here coming through as the Ace of Wands. Is there's a sense of optimism. There is a sense of being able to either accept or extend an apology, being able to understand or absolve whatever the situation, circumstance, or event, or be more gentle with yourself, or have grace either with yourself or someone else, or with a situation. Okay, the Ace of Wands is this ability to kind of figure out, okay, in your heart, in your soul, in your, the fire pit of the gut is what I call it. But here in this deck, it is showing as the crown chakra. So your ability to clear, remember that I said that this person is looking in their head, so very much caught up in their head. So a new way, or a resolution, or a compromise, in order to be able to move past this energy of being caught up either in the emotions or in the head, and start something fresh and new, pivot into a new direction, with the understanding that in order to do that, the Ace of Swords is saying your opportunity to be able to see something in a different way, or to be able to have the the logical, rational, analytical energy here of figuring something out, to resolve something with unconditional love, to be able to connect the dots using your ability to extend, whether it's extend to someone else or for you to be enveloped in this self-love of healing, okay, and of reconnecting. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is all about stability here. So your mind is really about creating this sense of unconditional love, either in the family sector, or this could be in something that you truly value. Okay, so it doesn't have to be family, but it could. So 10 of Pentacles energy is being able to really feel that sense of stability. Last but not least, let's take a look here. What else is coming through for you? And this is your advice here. Your advice is, so something here is definitely coming to light in regards to emotions, in regards to something that you deeply feel emotionally connected to, and that is very valuable to you. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is the unity of, or is the stability of, okay, whether that is a community of people that you know, whether it's your family, whether it's just you grounding yourself in order to connect with this love inside of yourself and be able to, in a way, release or let go of either the self-punishment of the shoulda, woulda, couldas, or clear something here in regards to that, whether it was with you or whether it's with someone else. All right, last but not least, let's take a look at your advice. And whomever is ready to also to be the next person here says protect boundaries, okay? All right, so protect boundaries. It says you naturally give to others, but now it's time to protect your energy. Set boundaries around your space to avoid being drained. Very much here, that is this energy here with redemption. Remember, this person has their hands here over their chest, and they're very much connected to what's happening in their mind. So there's something here that could be mentally draining or emotionally draining. And the reason why it's being brought to light during the full moon in Scorpio is so that you're able to release that and have an opportunity to start fresh, to start new. Aces are all about new energy, a new pivoting. You pivot and you start in a new direction, or you go in a new, in a new path. Okay. So there you go. This says set boundaries around your space to avoid being drained. Protecting yourself isn't selfish. Only then can you continue helping others. So again, making sure that there's a healthy boundary in whatever this situation, circumstance, or event may have been in the past or recent past, or may be coming up for you. Those are, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that you can share and this link to people who you feel may benefit from these messages. Okay, that being said, I hope this has been helpful. All right. Woo, that was a lot. All right. So, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I hope these messages have been insightful and have been helpful for you here in some way, shape, or form. Please note that the full moon in Scorpio is set for tomorrow. And this full moon energy is also a great time for you to release anything that has been lingering in your heart, mind, and soul, for you to have a new, fresh start. As this full moon in Scorpio is going to feel a little bit intense, especially for those of you who have water on your astrological natal chart. And of course, if you are interested in finding out more about your astrological natal chart, just take a look at the Cafe Astrology that you can do an actual free report And that information is down below in the description box as well as in the chat. And I hope these messages have been insightful for you. Up next, I don't have anyone else waiting on the sidelines, but if you are watching, feel free to step forward and get a reading if you so choose. All right, up next, I'm ready to restart the list. Number 1, there we go. All right, for those of you who are interested, please feel free to join in. All right, I just finished the reading for Czar, and if you are interested in getting a free reading, please feel free to step forward and place yourself on the list. I'm only going to stay 5 more minutes, so if you are interested in a free reading, please feel free to do so and get yourself on the list now. You do need to be a subscriber to the channel. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So for those of you who already took part in the reading on May 10th, you're not going to be able to take part in this reading, but you will be able to come up next time. Okay. So I just finished the last person on the list, which was the Czar. And for those of you who are interested in getting a reading, please feel free to drop on by. I'm only going to stay 10 more minutes, which allows those of you who are becoming a new subscriber to the channel to be able to take part. For those of you who are watching and are visiting and are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot. I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, my credentials, scheduling a private recorded reading, or if you're interested in finding more about my tier 1 or my tier 2 on my Patreon platform, or for those of you who are just interested in purchasing drops on my Patreon shop, those are $9.99 and you get a weekly pick a card reading. And you could also have an opportunity to purchase the drop for either Aries, which was a few months ago, or Taurus season. Okay, so if you know a Taurus in your life and you want to give them a very unique birthday gift, that would be one to share. Other than that, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. You can take a look at my credentials list down below in the description box, and I will be ending this session in about 5 minutes. For those of you who may have missed your reading or you want to re-watch your reading, you can just by going backwards here on that little strip there. That red strip, you just go back and rewind. All right, well, Intuitive friends, I am going to close the reading for tonight. I want to wish each and every one of you a very happy, a good night. Happy Mother's Day to those of you who celebrate. And for those who do not celebrate, well, I hope this has been a great weekend for you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And feel free to take a look at the content on my playlist as well as the main messages. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.